The bedrock of a music video is, of course, the music track itself. What we need is to pre-record as many instruments and voices as are required for a particular piece onto separate layers to enable finessing and stereo placement, and then mixing everything down onto a single master track. I normally build my multitracks using Adobe Audition. Here's a project I've almost finished. It comprises a rhythm track, a melody line, a secondary melody line, and some improvisational guitar. When I record the first instruments, usually rhythm guitar and bass, I do so against a click track, a sort of electronic metronome, which counts me in and keeps me in time. Once the initial recording is done, I eliminate the click track but maintain this short introductory section to count me in as I record other instruments. And later it will provide a reference point for synchronizing the video clips. Once the various instruments are mixed down to a single stereo file, we can move on to the visuals. This is going to be a relatively uncomplicated 4-track music video, with the virtual musicians each in their own box out. The filming is straightforward. The camera is on a tripod, I sit reasonably comfortably, listen for those little introductory clicks, and then play against the backing track. Note that I'm playing to the same track each time, but changing instruments accordingly. When I have each musical part down, the assembly begins. Each video clip is dragged onto the timeline, each on its own layer, trimmed to near the beginning, and then those all-important clicks are lined up visually. The actual audio tracks aren't needed now and are muted. The master audio track, which is the one we actually hear, is placed in its own layer and again lined up with the other tracks. All the video clips are now automatically synchronized to the audio master track. The video clips can be resized, repositioned and manipulated as required. No matter what is done to them, they will always stay in perfect time. And yes, you've guessed it, here's one I prepared earlier.